Quick little disclaimer before this video start. I am not a professional, but you don't have to listen to me. But I advise you to listen to me. But like also, you don't have to. Like, just watch the video.
Let this moment die, 'cause it just gets me so
What it is, what's up and what's poppin', my ZAïBAES, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Zay. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's too much. All right. So today's video, we're gonna be talking about, and I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to write a song. So let's get into this video. Hello, editing Isaiah here, and before we get into the real video, them dogs disrespectful. You can hear them barking, all in the beginning and towards the end of my video, and I don't like that. But yeah, that's all. Just ignore it. You could have ignored it if I didn't say it. Who cares? I tried to. I'm telling y'all because like. Alright, shut up. Anyway, so I'm gonna be teaching you how to write a little song, little steps I use, little tips and tricks that I use to write my music, which you can listen to on all streaming platforms. You can either click the link in my description, or you can go to my social medias, which are also in the description in the link. Listen to my music, or go to the YouTube, which is ZAI-topic, and yeah, set a plug. But you know, it's the whole point of me making this video. Anyway. But I may not be a professional, but I do know what I'm talking about since I do have my own music out. That doesn't mean anything, but it means something to me because I grew up around music. I always loved music, and yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna be teaching y'all about my song More Than Friends and how I wrote it, and I'm gonna be teaching y'all the steps basically from this song and like how to write a song through this song. So the first step is, of course, finding a beat, or if you don't have a beat or have a producer or somebody who sends you beats and stuff like that, or like a YouTube or something like that, then you would just make the lyrics up in your head like a catchy melody. Or if you know how to play an instrument of any type, then you can do that too. Make like a beat on like BandLab or something. And that's what I use to record music, is BandLab for now when I'm not in the studio. I use BandLab sometimes. You can do that to make a beat, or you can even use beats on there. There's different ways to get beats and all of that stuff. Yeah, step one is finding a beat. And my step two, which is what my personal strategy is when I listen to the beat, I think about a title. Because what I like to do is I like to tell stories through my music. So anytime you hear one of my songs, it'll be like a story through the lyrics. Like when you listen to the lyrics, or like, yeah, like when you listen to the lyrics, when I talk about the lyrics, like it's telling a story through those lyrics, like through the song. And I'm the type of person that I like to make my music off of personal experiences and things that I've been through, so it's more relatable to the listeners. So everybody who listens to my music be like, oh, I've been through the same thing, so like you know, yeah. All right, so the third step, what I like to do, I start writing. So whenever I get a beat, I do like to listen to it fully so I can get like a understanding of like the layout of the beat and all of that stuff. And I like to, when I write my music, I write in timestamps. So for example, my song More Than Friends, and this is proof that I write my music. Boy, if you don't get, just saying. But yeah, my song More Than Friends, when I listen to like the beat at every single like stamp, or like anytime I feel like the beat changed, I would write that down, mark it down, that's a verse, or mark that down, that's a chorus, mark it down, pre-chorus, you know. So each timestamp represents like when I start singing. So verse 1 starts at 11 seconds. So whenever I start recording or whatnot, I'll either wait 11 seconds or I'll play the beat as the whoever I'm with, or if I'm recording myself on like BandLab or something, I'll look at the top and wait for 11 and start, or I just listen to it. Because like after a while you listen to the beat so many times over and over again, because once you're writing, that's what you're gonna do. And you're gonna mess up rewrite all of this stuff. So what I like to do is I'll listen to the beat, make my little timestamps, and then I'll go from there. So verse 1 starts at 11 seconds. So through this little verse right here is telling a story, you know, and also you don't have to rhyme. This is not a rap. If you're a rapper or sing, like, it doesn't always have to rhyme. It just has to make sense to you. As long as your music makes sense to you, it don't gotta make sense to nobody else. And that's the biggest lesson that you have to learn whenever you're making music, rapping, whether that be rapping, singing, anything. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. Like, who cares about numbers and the stream in it? Do it for you. Don't do it for the numbers and the people. But yeah. So the next verse starts at 33 seconds, which is the pre-chorus. And yeah, the way the music is set up, or how I set up my music, is verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, pre-chorus, chorus, and then the end, if your song has an end. Most of the times, some songs won't have like ends. You'll end on the chorus, but if you want to add a little fast at the end, you can do that. That's what I did. But and also some songs also do not have bridges. Most of the times they'll just be verse 1, pre-chorus, chorus, and verse 2, you know, and pre-chorus again, then the chorus, and that's the song. It depends on your beat, and it depends on how you want your song set up. Sometimes you can even start with singing the chorus and then go into your verse. But it just, again, it depends on how you want your song to sound and how you want your song to be set up. Like, this video is just teaching you the basic setup of how most songs are set up. Like, not every single beat is gonna like have a bridge. Not every single beat is gonna start off with your verse. Like, not every, you know what I'm saying? Like, every single song is not gonna be the same. Like, every one of my songs is not gonna be the same. Like, some songs I might start off with a verse. Some songs I might start off singing a chorus. Some songs I might start off like not saying nothing until 30 seconds. Like, you never know. Like, it depends on the beat and how you want your music to sound to you. Your music should be your baby. It should be your little precious child that you take care of, which is why whenever you are writing music, you are gonna mess up. Like, you're gonna just not gonna sound good. Like, whatever you thought in your head was gonna be a hit, or like, oh, this lyric finna eat, you ain't even shoot. Like, you know, it just works like that. Like, there's gonna be moments like that where you're just like, dang, I thought about this verse for like months and months and months, and it just don't sound right. It's not going to sound right the first time. When you write music for the very first time, it's not gonna sound good. Like, I started writing music when I was in middle school. I didn't get good until 2020. Yeah, I didn't get good until 2020. So I didn't perfect my craft until, like, it's gonna take time. So you're not gonna be an expert right off this video. You're not. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You're not gonna be expert off this video. And even if you are good at songwriting, nobody's like great at it. Like, you still have room to grow. I still have room to grow. That's why I said I'm not a professional, but I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's really simple. It's a simple but trying process. Yeah, I'll say that, to make. And there's no such thing as also like the perfect song, in my opinion. I think every song is special in their own way. Like, every single song of mine personally tells a story, and that's what I want my music to like portray, like my stories and what I've been through and all of that stuff. So yeah, basically, whenever you're writing music, make sure whatever you're writing is special to you, and that it means something, and it's not just another song, or you trying to get a TikTok hit, you over here trying to make dance music to people to rock their hips to. Make music that is meaningful to you, and it just, you know, that touches you. It doesn't really matter who else it touches or relates to, as long as you relate to it and you understand what you're talking about. That's really all that matters. Don't try to make music for other people, or try to be relatable and trendy and be the next #1 on Billboard Top 100. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Like, make music for you. Like, I can't stress that enough. But I know this video was all over the place, and y'all probably clicked on this video thinking I was gonna be all strategic and 1, 2, 3, and this, that, and the third. I don't do that over here. I don't. I'm all kind of discombobulated, and I be rambling and go all over the. Welcome to the wonderful world of Zay, you know. But yeah, I hope y'all learned a little something. I hope it made somewhat of sense. If it didn't, I can probably help y'all individually. Maybe if you leave a comment or follow my social media and slide me a DM, like who. Listen, I try my best. But yeah, I hope y'all learned a little something from this video, and I hope y'all comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss another upload. And yeah, until next time y'all want to step foot into my world, I will see y'all later. Bye.